emptied the van out. Next job is putting in the subfloor. I'll reuse that ply over the top. There's nothing wrong with it and it's going to be covered. When I was planning it, I was always intending to pull the membrane up, the grey membrane. But it's immaculate underneath, so it's obviously a good vapour barrier in its own right. It must offer sound protection as well. So I'm just going to Sikaflex the membrane to the floor in the four corners so it doesn't move. Just having a play with layout of the structural battens. Yeah, I think that's the basic layout of the support battens. Main fix for the battens is going to be glue, but I'm just going to pin it in a couple of places with a couple of screws. I'm just using a 40mm screw, which literally just goes inside, just beyond the ridge here, so it's completely safe. It's not getting anywhere near any surfaces underneath. It's just literally to tack it in place. Hopefully I can get it back in. So what I've done is I've just staggered that cross member so I can screw them easily from the other side of the main run. So I just need to take up a bit of gap around the wheel arches, and I've had to think about it. So to maintain the vapour barrier, i.e. to make it easy to run some alley tape here to finish off the floor, I've just stuck in some of the thermal silver foil back in there. I think that'd be a neat job. Then I can, whatever I'm doing with the arches, I can join onto that, because it will be about an inch proud of the finished ply floor. Right, so that's a final fix on the framework. Oh, the Sikaflex has worked beautifully. So in theory that's a fairly robust vapour barrier. I should keep out a fair bit of road noise as well. So my ply only needs a little bit opposite this side. It's all going to fit in really neatly to that. Just drawing in the line for the securing screws for the subfloor. Just taking the opportunity to reshape this edge so that I can always get this plate up, because obviously there's cables underneath. just countersink and screw. So this is the finished subfloor. I'm some way away from deciding what finish I'm going to have on it. I mind it to just keep with carpet. So easy to keep clean. It picks up all the crap then off the fishing gear. When I do the doors, I just create a little end plate for this, just to bring the floor up tight to the where the doors finish. But yeah, so underneath the ply, which is in itself as a wall insulator, is 25mm of thermal insulation board. Looks really good.